Guys, welcome back to Marvel Contested Champions, and today I'm going to be looking at Black Bolt. I was asked by one of my subscribers to do a review on Black Bolt, so I'm going to do Black Bolt. As well, we're going to look at Inhumans and a little bit of his faithful dog called Lockjaw. So, let's get right into the comic book history. So, Black Bolt made his first appearance in Fantastic Four issue 45 in December 1st, 1965, and was created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Some of the main characteristics of the character is that he has a height of 6 feet and 2 inches, weight of 210 pounds, his eyes are blue, and his hair, of course, is black. His place of birth is Atalan, and that's found in the Atlantic Ocean. He is also the ruler of the Inhumans. So, hailing from Atalan, Black Bolt was born Blackagar Boltagon. His parents were Agon and Rinda, and when he was an embryo, Bolt was subjected to mutagenic Terrigen mists, which gave him powers surpassing the Inhumans. He demonstrated certain energy manipulative abilities which he could not yet control, particularly that of producing quasisonic energy of great destructive potential. Black Bolt's brother Maximus was in the process of making a pact with the alien race known as the Kree. After Black Bolt came out of confinement, he used his quasisonic voice to take down the enemy ship that the Kree were in. It inadvertently destroys the Council of Genetics, which consequently kills his parents. Black Bolt spent many years dealing with mental insecurities and guilt after the death of his parents. Funnily enough, he was actually then asked to join as the leader of the Inhumans at the ripe old age of 20. During the Silent War story arc, Quicksilver stole the Terrigen crystal from the Inhumans, that in turn was in the possession of the US Army. Black Bolt then declared war on the United States when they wouldn't return the stolen crystals and kidnapped one of the royal family, Gorgon. Black Bolt led a team to rescue their fellow Inhuman, and they were successful. Meanwhile, back on Atalan, Maximus took advantage of his absence and once again looked to rule the Inhumans' throne and overthrow Black Bolt. During the Civil War, Black Bolt remained neutral to the conflict, but also rejected the Superhuman Registration Act and decided not to get involved with the heroes' problems. Prior to Planet Hulk and World War Hulk, Black Bolt and the rest of the Illuminati decided to send the Hulk into space so that he could not hurt anyone on Earth. However, when Hulk returned to Earth shortly after Civil War, Hulk engaged and defeated Black Bolt in combat and captured him. After all the Illuminati were captured, except for Professor X and Namor, he made them all fight for their lives and against one another. So the Inhumans have a fateful canine, or mutated one at least. Lockjaw is his name, and teleporting the Inhumans is his game. Mutated by the Terran Mists and born on the island of Atalan, Lockjaw is a giant bulldog with a heart of gold, but can kick butt if needs be. He has a shoulder height of 4'10", but he weighs 1,600 pounds. That's heavy. He possesses the power to teleport, empathy, so sense when others are in danger, super strength, matter ingestion, so he eats practically anything, and has super smell, so he can pick up an odor over interdimensional space. That's incredible. To finish off, Black Bolt has not yet made it to the big screen, but rumours have been going around for years that Vin Diesel would potentially play the part. But who knows in the future. Anyway, let's have a look at Black Bolt within the game Marvel Contest of Champions. Okay, so this is the character within the game. Really decent outer skin, really kind of homes true to the Inhumans as well as Black Bolt styling from the comic books. Special abilities, yeah, pretty good. A bit of a downside with taking a hit to health by applying special attacks. I didn't actually know that until I kind of read the character information on special attacks more in depth. But special attacks are great in any case because they get stun off the back, and as you can see, 3.25 to 3.75 seconds is quite a bit of time to have an enemy stun, which is a fantastic addition to this character. As you can see, I haven't really upgraded this character that much, and it's just not fitting into the way that I'm playing at the moment and certain stars. Particle Beam being the first attack that the champion gets. Yeah, it's great. The same thing with Corkscrew and Hypersonic Whisper. The abilities allow this character not to get certain things like there's like a poison immunity, which is really great. A bit of a downside for using things like willpower, but I think through using certain things like double edge, it kind of overwrites that. And provocation, that's great addition. Synergies are the most kind of like noticeable things. I mean, Spider-Man as a friend, and also you've got because of the Kree link, Ronan as an enemy. Rivals being Hulk, and you get that nice bonus of the critical damage. And then finally with leadership from Cyclops, so it's quite odd there. The bio in particular, it's good. It's terrible as well at the same time. It's good in establishing some information about the backstory of the character, but not as in-depth as we have just looked. Maybe Kabam could finally get off the soapbox or whatever and kind of add more to that little box there of bio. Maybe include some information as we've just included at the start of this video here. All in all, a great character. I don't use it as much as I should do, but it's quite similar in any case to Ronan. But anyway, enough of this. Let's get into some action. Okay, so first of all, I'm up against a Storm, similar kind of equal pegging, and as you can see, the character's got those little kind of underarm things. They're like gills, which is quite kind of fitting because Atalan is located in the Atlantic Ocean, so you'd think it'd be associated with some sort of sea kind of thing, and fins being something quite well associated. So that's pretty cool. It's a good nimble character. That's really cool. That's the first special attack. So it kind of goes up and then it kind of shoots the quasisonic energy from it's like tuning forks. Similar. I think that's kind of edge of it. Tuning forks being on the top of his head. So he can keep a beat, and not keep a beat, but do a good tune. So if you want your guitar tuned, then go and find Black Bolt. But yeah, a really decent character. Like I said, nimble, quick. I liken the special abilities to similar to Ronan's, because Ronan applies stun to some of his. This is the second attack spinning in there, so it's got this spinning motion, which is a fantastic, powerful attack, and yeah, it gets that stun, which can really help you in the fight. Okay, so now we're going to go and try and see if we can build up to the third special attack. When looking at certain aspects of Perfect Block, I see a lot of people have used Realm of Legends teams associated with Black Bolt being an extra amenity, and you can do that with Doctor Strange. You can build up a synergy based on him. So here we go, and bam, we're hitting him with that quasisonic energy coming off the tuning forks, and we come through on that sound wave and take out the opponent. This usually generates a stun attack for 3.75 seconds and is really good and effective. However, it's not very powerful. So, final thoughts on Black Bolt. Well, one of the first things I like about the character is the way that Black Bolt looks within the game. It's very in keeping with the look in the comic books. And the use of stun on the attacks on the character, yeah, really good. And can be really effective for the point of really capitalizing on after you hit those special attacks. The synergies with a 20% crit damage from Hulk are great, but the fact of the matter is, no Inhumans. Black Bolt needs his Inhumans the same way that Captain America needs the Avengers. It just needs to be added into the game. We need to be seeing more characters like Lockjaw, Medusa, all these characters that made this character here have more of a rich tapestry and more of a padded synergy group in particular. As this guy really feels, in my opinion, he's lacking a team. He seems more standalone character within the game and with no kind of great padding, which is a bit unfair. Like I said, it's like having Captain America without his Avengers. This leads me on to the bio, and unfortunately it's another poor attempt from Kabam in putting together a bio. It could be padded a lot more. I do constantly say this, that paragraph or that amount of space, there's still a big gap where Kabam could put information about each individual character. So that needs to be improved. Second and third attacks, they're very lackluster. Yes, you get the abilities of stun off the back of them, but the fundamental issues lie with the third attack. Third special attack is always meant to be the most powerful, but it fails to deliver. Yes, you could balance that out with the crit damage from the synergy bonus from Hulk, but at the same time, it's not as good. I think we would be expecting something a little bit more powerful from the King of Atalan. Okay, and finally, the second special attack. Yeah, it fails to deliver. You know when that second special attack is coming, and it's very easy to block. You can see the arm go back, the right shoulder, and it looks like the swirl is going in, so therefore it's coming right towards you, so players do tend to block it more frequently. My advice would be to use it when a parry is hit. As soon as you get that parry, or you've got a stun for whatever reason, then bang, hit it in. It would be better to reach about 2.5 of the special attack loaded up, so then when he's in the stun, your enemy, just hit him a few more times as they're in the stun, and then boom, hit them with a first special attack. As I said, third special attack is not something to build up to, as it fails to deliver, but the game is yours, and your perspective and the way you play it is your own. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I have been your host, Rich the Man. I'd like to thank Niger for his suggestion of doing Black Bolt as well as Lockjaw. If you want a review on a character, or you want to hear more comic book history, then leave a comment below and let me know what champion you would like me to review next. As always, subscribe, like, and I shall catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.
Oh, hello. Thank you for watching that video. Subscribe here. Watch my other material here. And get out of my bathroom, you dirty rotters.
Привет! До свидания. Subscribe to Rich the Man. Now where's my fucking money, bitch?